What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 6 of our Pokemon Lazarus walkthrough. In the previous episode, we earned our 3rd gym badge. We also took on some of Team Chimera. We made our way through the Frostlass Cavern. And in today's episode, we're going to continue on and hopefully reach the next town. There are a whole bunch of trainers to take on along this route. It has been quite a long route. In the Frostlass Cavern, there's supposed to be a really strong Frostlass hiding somewhere in there. We weren't able to find it, but we did see a patch of water, so we require surf. That might lead to a new route where Frostlass is actually hiding. But in order to surf, we're going to need the next gym badge. So I hope in today's episode, we can take on the next gym leader, backtrack and try and find that Frostlass. Whilst exploring this route, we have just bumped into Niko, who we have started battling. His team is pretty tough, but we have just defeated him. So I wasn't expecting him to be all the way out here. He is one of the professor's researchers. Niko tells us a bit about the history of these statues, and he also warns us that Team Chimera has set up a camp in Sofos City, the next city, and they're looking for a treasure called a keystone. So our next mission is to arrive at Sofos City, explore the city and try and find Team Chimera and hopefully get this item, the treasure, the keystone. And then once we have it, we've got to take it back to Niko. He's going to wait where we encountered him. But it looks like we have started finding some of the houses along the way. This area is called Asphalt Falls, and it's not really a town. It's just a couple buildings out here on the outskirts. But we're going to chat to everyone in here and see if there's anything else we need to do. And we're going to keep proceeding east, and it looks like we have reached Sofos City. So this is a massive city. It looks like there's a lot to do. We've just walked past an arcade, so it looks like there's a little games room there. We're definitely going to do some exploring, but we're going to try and enter every single house in Sofos City and chat to everyone, see all that there is to do. We already spotted some Team Chimera grunts blocking the gym to the north, so I don't know how we're going to get them out the way, but hopefully we can take on the next gym leader in today's episode. If we can get the 4th gym badge, that will be absolutely epic. We will be halfway through the game then with 4 gym badges. We have just found the Sofos Pokemon, so we're going to restock up on a few items that we're running low on. And next door is actually a battle arena. So that's pretty interesting. I think we're definitely going to come and take this on. I don't know if we'll do it in today's episode or the next one. One of the guys has given us TM06, and it looks like there are some different rules to this battle arena competition, but I'm looking forward to taking it on. There is also a little house here in the far right, and this is actually the house we've been looking for. These guys will give you evolution stones, but you've got to give them different color shards in order to get those items. So as soon as we can find some shards, we're going to go back there and hopefully get a Thunderstone. I want to evolve our Eevee into a Jolteon. We've got to just try figure out how to get the shards. I think you've got to do mining in order to collect the shards. So I'm hoping we'll unlock the mining ability soon. Normally, mining is a great way to rack up a lot of money as well, because some of the items you can get from mining are quite valuable, so you can sell them for a pretty high price. Sofos City is pretty big. To the south of the city, you can find a little grassy patch there, so there are some interesting Pokemon to encounter. And I believe the Strange Sailor is also to the south of the city, so I think you can just go on the boat between Pythios City and Sofos City. We went along the route and we decided not to take the boat. We still need to go and see what the boat is like. We also got given our very own cabin on the boat, so I can't wait to see what all of that's about. But now it looks like we've explored pretty much everything in the town. We have kept the arcade to last. And in the arcade, there are 4 different types of games to play. We did get a little side quest in one of the houses before. And if you get 5 points here playing the games, that guy will give you some kind of reward. So we're just going to show you each game so you can get an idea of it. We have sped it up massively. And as you can see, I'm absolutely terrible at these games. They're actually way more tricky than you think. So you're going to have to spend a bit of time here in order to earn those points. But the games are all pretty similar. They're all just different variants of pinball. So you come and spend a bit of time. It is quite fun to have a break from the normal Pokemon game and play a bit of pinball. You can exchange your points for prizes here at the arcade. And like I said, if you do get 5 points, you can go to that house that we explored just before we entered. And that guy will also give you a prize. So you can spend a fair amount of time here trying to earn up those points. But now that we got the arcade out the way, we're going to continue on with the story. We're just coming to chat to the strange sailor down south, see what he has to say. There are a few towns that he offers to take us to, and there's one little house that we haven't explored yet. So we're going to come and chat to the girls, and now I think we're going to head east. It looks like there is a huge grassy area here, and it looks like there's some kind of temple or something. So we're going to enter it and see what's all inside. There are a couple tourists inside, and there's also a fashionista selling an outfit. It is quite pricey though, so we'll have to come back for that. And there's an information sign on some of these statues. As you can see, there are statues of the legendary beasts. It looks like there's Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. So I think this area definitely has something to do with those legendary Pokemon. We'll definitely come back a little later and see if there's some kind of clue to unlocking those legendary beasts. We want to try and catch all the legendary Pokemon in this game. We will be making a video on how to do that at the end of this playthrough, so stay tuned. Once we have completed the entire game, we'll show you the post-game and how to catch every single legendary Pokemon. But now it looks like we have found Team Chimera's little hideout here. We've entered and taken on a few Team Chimera grunts, and now we're battling one of the Team Chimera admins with a tag team battle. It is pretty tricky. There are 4 Pokemon that we have to defeat, but it's 2 versus 2. So on our side, we've got Braixen and Dartrix, which are 2 of our stronger Pokemon. Dartrix has unfortunately just been knocked out, but we have caused a lot of damage to our opponents already. We just knocked out the 3rd Pokemon. So now it's 2 versus 1, and the final Pokemon is an Onix. So a fairly easy battle. We have knocked out Onix. Some of our Pokemon have leveled up, but we definitely taught Team Chimera a thing or two. Now we have just met Terpsikore, who is the gym leader for this town, and he has given us the treasure, the keystone that Niko was looking for. There's also a door that has a strange heat coming from it. We're not allowed to enter there yet, but I'm super curious what all of that's about. We make it back to the town, and as you can see, the gym is now open. We can go and take on the gym leader. But first, we're backtracking all the way to Niko. We've given him the keystone, and he's really happy that we have completed the quest. As a reward, he's given us HM03. So we are really racking up the HMs. We just have to go and take on the gym leader, and then we'll be able to use Surf, which is a big one that will unlock a whole bunch of new areas when we can start surfing around. We chat to the gym guide, and he said this gym is a bit different. There's a gauntlet, so you have to defeat all 4 of the trainers and then take on the gym leader without leaving the gym. So you can still use items to heal up your Pokemon, but you're not allowed to leave. So I do recommend you stock up on a few revives and potions. As you can see, our Dreepy finally evolved into a Dratloak, so now it's going to be a whole bunch stronger. And we've defeated all 4 of the gym trainers, healed up our team with some potions and revives, and now we're taking on the gym leader. So I can't wait to see what this gym leader's got in store for us. The first Pokemon gym leader Terpsikore sent out was an Unknown. We knocked out Unknown, and now they have sent out a Pormo. Unfortunately, our Braixen got knocked out, but we have sent out Amora next. And Amora has caused a lot of damage, but Pormo has just been healed up with a super potion, so it's not looking good for Amora. Amora unfortunately has just been knocked out, but it has caused a lot of damage. And the next Pokemon we have sent out is Eevee. Eevee has also been knocked out, so half of our team has been defeated. We've sent out Dartrix next, who is quite strong, one of our stronger Pokemon. Pormo has been defeated, and now they have sent out Gothorita, which is at level 25. Our Dartrix was able to knock out Gothorita, and the final Pokemon we've got to defeat is a level 27 Minfu. So I'm hoping Dartrix will be able to win this battle for us, and he has. So we have defeated the gym leader, we have earned the 4th gym badge, and we can now use HM Surf out of battle. We also got gifted a really cool TM. But that's all it's going to be for this episode. Thanks for watching.